by 9-year-old standards. Like, oh my god, he said he wouldn't be my friend anymore. Let me just end my life right here. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing some survival games that we run Badlion using a new NGAL pack because I saw it on his channel and was like, I need a new pack, so let's go. Two things I want to talk about. One's going to be kind of a story time-ish sort of thing because I recently remembered this actually happened to me somehow. But the other one is actually going to be saying thank you. To be honest, that last video I made yesterday was dark. I was really, crappy. I just got in the right place. And after making the video, my friends are gonna think, like, oh, you're cringy apology, killing yourself. But like, to be honest, it really helped. Like it legitimately, it helped. And seeing what you guys were saying after all that, and all your recommendations and all that stuff, it really just got me motivated to do stuff again. And I just want to thank you guys. Like, it shows that people actually care what I make and that I make stuff and that, there's more of you than I thought. So I just want to thank you guys for that. And then also, this guy is trying to kill me. What? Do you realize who you're up against, good sir? Do you realize who you're up against? Nice try there. You attempted, man. You almost did it. Good sir. And yeah, I'm ready to clean this up. I'm very ready. Something happened along these lines. Nope. You stole what was going to be an amazing kill right there. So yeah, I don't feel sorry at all. But the other one is a time pretty much that I got scammed sort of out of almost, I would say almost like a friendship pretty much. I don't really know how to say it other than that, but pretty much, I guess it wasn't a scam, it was more like creeper alert, sort of. Like, this kid, I remember seeing this kid, I used to play on this, GTA server, GTA MC, and if you guys don't know, I think it's still up, Sunday did a series on it a while back, but I actually played on it because of a different reason, not because of that. I think it's because my friends were playing on it and said it was fun. And you're dead. But other than that, pretty much it was just, it was a fun server to play on. And I met back then there were like gangs and stuff that you could join. I'm pretty sure I tried to join a gang, and the owner of it was this kid, and he was like,
hey, you got Skype? Sweet.
And we started talking. And this was like several years ago. I think it was like when I was in 5th grade. So that was over 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago. I was much more gullible then. Much less mature. You know the drill. I think I was like 9 or 10, so it was a much longer time ago. Since then I still haven't learned to talk, unfortunately. But my main point is that the guy's like, hey, dude, I'm a big YouTuber, and I'm like, you're a big YouTuber? What the? Oh my god, you're a big YouTuber? And I was still suspicious even back then because he was a squeaker, right? But he showed me a channel, and I still remember the channel. It's JD Violin Boy, right? And it sounds like the cringiest name, and it's a cringy name, but it ends up. It was this kid that has like 65,000 subs, I think, at this point, and he makes like singing videos and stuff like that. And I remember being like, oh, this looks legit, because the kid was pretty young himself. His voice kind of lined up, and he wasn't like famous enough that I knew for a fact that it wasn't him. And so we became friends, and I was like, well, I'm friends with a huge YouTuber that makes all this money, and it's like, oh my god. And to be honest, like, looking back on it, it was so obvious that it wasn't real. But eventually, my point is, eventually, I kind of came to the realization that, wait, some things aren't lined up. Like, first off, I got a comment. He sent me his channel, not his channel, but his friend's channel, right? And he said, yeah, I love this person's channel. I don't remember who it is at this point, but I looked in the comments section and I saw a name, and I went to the name and I clicked on the channel because I was like, oh, this looks like some random kid. And it was a guy that seemed exactly the same voice as him. So the kid in this process convinced a girl that he was a big YouTuber and basically had an online relationship with this girl. And remember, he's like a young kid. Like, he was not that old, like probably closer to my age, like 10 years old. It was kind of disgusting. And and so she messaged me saying he's not who he says he is. I have a picture, and she sends me a picture of who he is, and I'm like, wow, wait, are you serious? And then I bring this up with him, and he's like, yeah, no, she's crazy, don't listen to her. So, and this actually happened before I found the guy's channel, and I remember having the picture in my mind, and I looked at the channel, it's the exact same kid, and I'm like, wow. So either it's basically just started to come together at that point. But knowing my mind, I was sort of like, you know what, I don't want to ruin the friendship. He's a pretty cool dude, But if it was now, I'd expose the hell out of him, because I need those YouTube views, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, like, I didn't actually confront him on it until I believe it was I looked at his Skype closer, right? So the name of the YouTube channel that I found was the name, was the actual guy's name. And if I could show the channel, I would show the channel. If I had all this evidence, I would show it, because but it's like on an old computer that I don't really have anymore. So yeah, rip. But my point is, I check his Skype and I check his actual name, like the name that you have to look up in order to add them on Skype, right? And it shows the exact same name as on the channel, right? And I'm like, wait, dude, what is this? This is so obviously, it's so obviously you, dude. I'm not gonna be mad. Just tell me the truth. And he's like, no, dude, that's my cousin. That's my cousin's account. I showed my ex-girlfriend my cousin, and I shared the Skype account with my cousin. And I was such an idiot. Like, I was so suspicious at that point, but for some reason I didn't jump to the conclusion that it was obvious he was obviously fake, because for some reason I still talked to this person, was still kind of haha, I know a person with 60,000 subscribers. The point of the story is that I'm a complete idiot too. Oh, I see a human, but so I eventually catch him one day, but I tell my friend this, my IRL friend, I'm like, dude, this guy seems fishy, and he's like, dude, confront him. He actually had sense. He was like, confront this guy. He so obviously is just using you for something. I don't know what he'd actually be using me for, but I mean, he's using me for my 11-year-old mind. Oh god. But the guy actually had no subs. In reality, he was had absolutely no subscribers, and it was kind of funny when I figured it out. So I have 30 seconds to run and make sure I don't die. So this sounds like a fun trip. If you guys understand that, you know what I'm saying? No, bad. Se prohíbe. Molester. Tus amigos. You can do what you want. I'm gonna chill out over here. Oh, what? Excuse me, good sir. That was very rude of you. So that happens, and I'm like, wait. So I finally confront him on it, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll just drop the subject for now, because I don't really care enough to really go on, right? So at that point, I'm sort of, I kind of just keep talking with him. I actually get on a faction server at one point, and I was about to invite him to a faction, right? And I tell my friend, yo, this is that person that I'm pretty sure doesn't actually have the amount of subs that he says he has, right? And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, don't bring it up, because I don't want you to I don't want to get into an argument with him and then, ruin everything and make it a huge pain when it doesn't actually have to be a pain. And, he's like, okay. But then his brother, I finally get him in the call, and his brother just randomly joins and is like, yo, dude, is that kid that you said was faking this whole entire time? And I'm like, dude, no. I told his brother, too, not to bring it up. And he still brings it up because, he was notoriously kind of annoying. No. Nope. Go fight. Thank you. Let me regen, you dum-dum. Alright, I'm gonna pick up all these arrows because I kind of need them. So, and then he's like, dude, and he just starts to get really mad. The guy can tell that, what's going on. So he gets really mad and, sort of, wait, is this guy hacking? I think this guy's hacking. Is he I think he's hacking. I have a very strong suspicion because that guy hit me from pretty far away. But he also seemed like he was lagging too. Okay. So you're not going to go after the hacker. You're going to go after me because you're a good human, good Homo sapien. I don't know. You're going to go out. You're going to do what's right. Thank you. And yeah, and then he just starts to freak out and he just leaves the call and says he's going to block me on Skype and I'm no longer his friend. And oh my God, mommy, save me from myself. I'm going to kill myself, right? So pretty much all hell breaks loose. I mean, by 9-year-old standards, oh my God, he said he wouldn't be my friend anymore. Let me just end my life right here. God, can this guy just let me fight him on, fairgrounds? For, yes, thank you. Go away. You're very annoying. All right. I'm right. Wait, did he just eat a gapple? I think he just ate a gapple. You're gonna have to let me regen eventually. Goodbye. Going back this way. Thank you. Good sir. Nope, you're on fire again. And now you're dead. Nope, you're done. And I won. Good job. So eventually he actually texts back months later and is and explains that he's actually some sort of foster kid that there's nobody that loves him and all this this whole sob story, which I still to this day do not know is completely true. And he's like, yeah, I said I'm this person because I'm I want to seem like I'm better than I am, and it seemed way more believable in the first story, but like I stopped talking to him after then. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and my horrible commentary, please be sure to hit that like button down below, and if you're new, subscribe, because I need those subscribers. Thank you so much. And as always, peace out.